everyone. So I just wanted to show you a quick video of the whelping box we just made for our Labradoodle who's pregnant. We made a 4x5 whelping box that's considered, I think, an extra large in if you buy them off of a website or some store. So yeah, we made this and I think it came out pretty awesome, so I wanted to share with you guys what we used. So for the floors and the walls we ended up getting two 4x8 plywoods, and you can choose whatever you want. There's like a ton of different plywoods you can choose from, and this one we chose is very smooth and very strong because we want to use it for a long time. So we got two of those, and at the end I'll show you the like blueprints of like what I drew out, because this was made purely by us. I was inspired by like several different boxes, none of which showed directions on how to do it. I just kind of like figured it out. But yeah, so we pretty much winged it and did it on our own because there wasn't any pretty clear instructions on the way we wanted it. So what we did was we got the two 4x8s, and one of them which we cut for the floor, which is a 4x5 foot. Obviously we cut the 4x8 by 5, and then we cut, here I'll show you the picture right now that we drew. So it shows how we cut it. So pretty much if you want to look at it and pause the video right here, that's how we cut the two 4x8s. Now, we did have two spare foot, which is actually what we ended up using. I ended up using for the corner shelves, which came out handy. So we had a few extra pieces of wood, but that was cool. And then the door we cut in on this part that we cut to make the walls, which these two pieces right here are this long 5x2, and that back 5x2. So, I don't know if it looks complicated to you or not, but anyways, then we did the pig rails all around here, which we needed a 3 4-inch by 2-inch by 8-inch pieces of wood, and that we ended up cutting, and we had a jigsaw, so we ended up cutting the corners to fit properly. What we ended up using for reinforcement in the corners, that way it held up better, was we ended up getting one 3 inch by 4-inch 8 by 8 feet piece of wood, which we cut in 4 equal pieces that cut into 2 pieces equally. So all of which fit perfectly in the 4 corners. That is where we ended up nailing the walls onto after we nailed each wall. I don't know if you can tell, but each wall on the bottom we nailed along the floorboard. We glued the edge of the inside, leaned it against the floorboard, and then nailed them in. And then after nailing it in, we nailed it to this and did then each one as we went. So yeah, it was pretty, it took a little while because it was our first time making anything, but if we were to do it again, we would totally be a lot quicker because it was actually pretty easy to do. Oh, and then for the door, we ended up getting 2 hinges, and that we kind of, it was kind of tricky. We've never used a jigsaw before, so it was kind of tricky on cutting like the inside without any like opening. So we ended up cutting a little crooked right there, but it's not a problem at all. So anyways, we got 2 hinges and a latch or a lock for that, so that way when Mama, she's right there, wants to come in and out, you know, we can open it. Oh, and also the pig rails, from the bottom of the pig rails, it's 6 inches. Because these are standard dogs, they're considered a large breed. You do want to go a little bit higher, and plus I'm going to have bedding. So yeah, that's how we made our whelping box. Oh, and then last thing, we put vinyl tiles on the floor, which were super cheap. We got them from Home Depot. They ranged anywhere from like 40 cents to like $2 each tile. And we went with the cheaper one. It was like 48 cents each. We spent like less than $10 on all the tiles. So that is our whelping box. That's the blueprints if you guys want to snapshot a picture. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.